Frankie's Beans is a boutique specialty coffee roaster based in Sydney. It all got started really by accident. Back in 2012, I started roasting coffee just as a hobby. By 2013, I started supplying my first customer. Then 2014, I entered the Australian International Coffee Awards and was fortunate enough to win a silver medal. And that's when I thought, oh, maybe I need to take this a bit more seriously. 2015, I set up a cafe called Cafe Without a Name in Alexandria, and it sort of just developed on from there. We set up our showroom cafe here in Darlinghurst in Sydney. We have a tone brewer that allows us to do filter coffee and introduce filter coffee to more people because it streamlines that process of making filter coffee. But then it also gives us the ability to tailor filter coffee to someone's particular taste. I guess the biggest challenge that we've all faced is COVID. Surviving that period has been hard. It's been hard for the community as a whole. But from a small business perspective, it was tough. And I'd like to say that it's over, but it's not. It is still tough. And there's the economic side of things, but then there's also the mental and emotional side of things that's been hard throughout that period. But the way I've personally overcome it is to acknowledge it, accept it, and then look for the positives that have come from it. The one thing that we were selling when we were open for takeaway, everything was going on a takeaway cup. So we actually sold the landscape on the lid of our coffee to a real estate agent in the area for him to advertise on. For me, it was crucial to sustain as many wholesale customers as I could throughout that period, because once we went back to normal, it's harder to gain a new customer than it is to retain one. My advice to entrepreneurs is to be passionate about what you're doing. Don't look to set up a business purely for the money side of things. If you're following your passion, then it makes getting up to go for work easier. It makes those challenging times that little bit easier. And the other thing is to surround yourself with people that are experts in their field. So if you're lacking a particular skill set, find someone that's got that skill set and make sure they're part of your business. My favourite aspect in coffee roasting is being able to experience different coffees from around the world. We have a coffee that is grown in a wild forest in Ethiopia and it's harvested by 90 farmers in the area, and they've been trained how to increase the quality of what they harvest to drive a higher price for their coffee, which has then allowed them to provide a better life for them and their families. And there's, I think, about 65% of these farmers are female farmers in the area. So it's being able to be part of that journey and being able to contribute to those communities across the world that really is exciting about coffee roasting, and that's the bit that I love.